tired of being fat and you really want to have structure and discipline to your life, and you're like, I'm ready to go and I want to build something that lasts and lose the weight for good and have healthy habits. Because again, it's not enough to just know this information, but you need to have practical application. Because now you have to start checking food labels. And one of the things that I wanted to show you is this food label. These are the food labels. This is the warning label that he said. So these are warning labels. I think they're warning labels, but at the same time, they hold a lot of value in terms of our understanding of about food, because we need to understand what we're eating and what we're not eating. Right. So right here you have the nutrition facts label. I'm sure a lot of you have seen that. So these are the servings, right? The serving sizes for this food, particular food. And you have your calories, and then you have your daily percentage volume. So these are averages, these are general. So if you're at 5%, it's low. If it's 20% or more, it's high. So you need to understand what this means. And then you also have your nutrients. So with the carbohydrates, like I said, your sugars fall under carbohydrates. So different types of carbohydrates will have different sugars. So it's good to understand when you go shopping to read these labels and also read the ingredients and see how many sugar ingredients are part of whatever you're about to buy, because it's important for us to have awareness, to create awareness. Because if you are ready, you need to reduce the sugary drinks and liquid calories. That's the first thing that you need to do, because those are what we call empty calories. And you need to build meals around your protein and fiber and whole foods. These are the practical applications that you need to start doing. And you need to eat structured meals instead of just grazing all day. Like, you need to have time. So that's why, some people say like, oh, if you have like you're not supposed to have breakfast. Humans are not supposed to have breakfast. It's a made up thing. Or you're not supposed to have lunch or dinner. Like, those are not necessarily made up things, but culturally, across different cultures before like food companies, people would have meals in the morning before they start work, or they'll make tea or whatever they'll do just for them to start their day. And then they would have maybe lunch and dinner. And different cultures have different foods that they eat. That's why you have different staple foods in different countries. So these are all cultural norms where people come together and they eat as a community. This has happened since the beginning of time. So that's what we need to have, because now as a group, okay, this is the time that we're eating as a group. But then if you're someone who's just like eating and just grazing all day, that's just you doing it on your own, and you are lacking structure and discipline. So you need to start implementing some sort of structure to know, okay, this is the time that I eat. If you have family, if you have friends that you can eat with every day, that's what you need to start thinking about. To say, okay, I need to go and eat today with my friends at this time, or I need to go eat with my family at this time. And that way, you know that you're eating with a lot of people, you're sharing food, and everyone is understanding, okay, how much food they're eating. And then you can have your dessert after, and maybe you're eating shareables at the restaurant. Wherever you go, you can do all of those things so that you're not over consuming. It really is a benefit when you eat with other people. And you need to start tracking your intake to actually bring some awareness to your food, to understand, okay, from the food that I'm eating, how many calories am I eating? Because some of these tracking apps, like I showed you my Fitness Pal, you can actually scan and it can read all of those nutritional labels for you and just put it in your phone, like with my Fitness Pal, and you can log everything all at once. And you can create consistent plan that you can follow every single day instead of just relying on cravings, so that you know exactly what you're doing. Because the last thing you want to do is just depend on your emotions, depend on how you feel that day, and say, oh no, now I'm going to eat XYZ today. So these are the things you need to start paying attention to. Don't just go off and just say, hey, like, I'm just living my life, I'm just going to eat whatever comes to mind. You don't want to go out and just start eating whatever you want to eat. You want to pay attention to everything. You want to pay attention. So these are the things you need to start thinking about because sugar on its own is not the only problem. The real problem is having excess, lack of awareness, and loss of control. And it's time for you to take control. Anything that you consume without discipline just becomes distractive.